The international break is finally over, and look, as much as I enjoyed it, I'm happy to have club football back. But before we get into the club football videos, we have to go through our top 10 players of the international break. And yes, don't worry, I waited for the CONCACAF final qualifiers overnight before making the list, so we're going to see representation from all continents. First of all, before I do start, of course, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. We're on the road to 60k if you're rating the daily videos even during international break. Now, first up in 10th, we start with Victor Osimhen. I know, bit of a surprise because Nigeria got packed up in the final. However, if we're being objective, this guy is basically a one-man wrecking ball, one-man team, because as bad as he was in the first, let's say 90 minutes of the first leg v Gabon, or the semi-final v Gabon, he still had to be the one to save the day with an incredible brace in extra time with two lovely, well-taken goals. And then, of course, in the final, as soon as he went off, we know what happened. It was lights off for Nigeria. So he's going to get a little honorable mention as 10th. Like, you done your thing. Get this man some help. Over in 9th, we have Estevão of Brazil. I know it was a couple friendlies, but we have to factor in this guy's playing alongside the likes of, you know, Vini Jr., Rodrigo, and all the established Brazil superstars. He looks like the star of the show, especially at the Emirates when they played against Senegal, a very strong Senegal team, by the way, maybe the strongest on paper in Africa alongside the Morocco and whatnot. And he was just having fun out there, bro. Lovely goal, scored again against Tunisia. So it's clear already. Just give this guy the keys, let the brother cook. Up into 8th, we have the Bakuna brothers. Yes, Juninho and Leandro, who both scored and both got an assist in their 7-0 win beforehand in their first game of the international break. And then in the do-or-die game against Jamaica, they held them at bay, 0-0, to become the smallest nation in history to qualify for a World Cup. So big up to, of course, the entire Curacao squad, everyone involved. They all deserve their flowers, but I had to go with these two. Even, you know what, big up Haiti as well, who have also somehow managed to make the World Cup. So big up to all of them. In 7th, well, it's 6 and 7. We're kind of sharing this one as well, I suppose. We got Bruno 6, we got Jean Neves 7, both of whom scored hat-tricks in the Everybody Eats game against Armenia, where they won 9-1, coincidentally without Cristiano Ronaldo, which is some food for thought perhaps for the World Cup going forward. I don't know. The reason why they cannot go much higher is because, like I said, first of all, Armenia, big respect to you guys, but your best ever player is Mkhitaryan. There's question marks there. And of course, they had a bit of an embarrassing loss a few days beforehand against Ireland. Now, Bruno's the head of Jean Neves because Bruno wasn't involved in that one, so he doesn't get any of the blame, I suppose. But again, it was one game against Armenia. You put most of us out there, probably going to get a couple goals here and there, so big respect to them regardless. Again, like I said, a hat-trick is a hat-trick. International football, they're both midfielders as well, so big up to those guys. Up into 5th, we have Kylian Mbappe, who is creeping closer and closer to the all-time France goal scoring record. He is now, with these 2 goals he scored, he got an assist as well, but obviously assists don't count towards, you know, top goal scorer or whatever. So he got an assist, then he got 2 goals in their 4-0 win to put him 2 goals behind Olivier Giroud. So one more brace and that's it, he's matched it. So I'll be real, Giroud, you go to Wikipedia or go to Transfermarkt, whatever website you like to use, or some kind of French website, screenshot that, put it on the wall, because your record is gone soon, bro. Mbappe is going to be snatching a chain, and he's going to be dwarfing that record as well, bro. I don't think anyone's going to catch him by the time this guy's done. But again, big up to Mbappe. Big up to the France guys who got their first ever goals for their nation as well. Up into our top 4. 4th place, Voltemade. Hey, the guy keeps on delivering. We keep on, or I say we, to be fair, I'm the one that keeps on saying, to clarify as per usual, I can't tell what his exact level is yet, because his finishing moves me, but then maybe the rest of the game doesn't quite move me. But then, hey, listen, he got both goals against Luxembourg when Germany won 2-0, and then he scored 1 in their 6-0 win against Slovakia to see them top of their group and of course through to the World Cup. It was never really in doubt, despite maybe the iffy performances here and there. I want to give a shout out to Adidas as well. This is not a brand thing or a promo thing, but that Germany kit is lovely, I must say. Anyone doing that celebration or do whatever in that Germany kit, it looks automatically 10 times colder. But yeah, big up Voltemada, 3 goals across the 2 games there. Very impressive from him. Onto our podium. In third, we have Diego Armando McTominay. Napoli has changed his broke air life. Because why has he become this Batman whenever his team needs it? No, to be fair, you know what? I'll take that back. Because actually, he was doing that for United as well, where people are saying he's not really a DM. You bring him on, and then in the 95th minute, he'll go and grab a winner. So he's been doing that, bro. He has had that clutch gene for ages. But the cheek, the audacity to be leaping into the sky like that, like it's galactic football and he's a jock or rocket, doing bicycle kicks in a do-or-die game like this. Fair enough, man. Minute 3 as well, bro. You're not even charged up on anything yet. You're just thinking, yeah, you know what? Game just kicked off. Bang. Overhead kick. Of course, we shout out Kieran Tierney, who came on, whipped in the finesse as well. We shout out McLean, who I watched the Scottish commentary on Twitter after the game. And the way they're yelling, shoot, shoot. I'm thinking, yeah, man, this guy's actually going to hit it. And he did. Bang it from the halfway line into the net. They win 4-2. Again, congrats to Scotland. Listen, congrats to all the teams that go through, man. It's I don't really like international break at all. I think we can all agree, though, when it gets to this stage, when it's like 1 or 2 games left, international break does get exciting. Unfortunately, we have to sit through 5 or 6 match days of just absolutely boring, dry football where nothing's really happening. And then bang, at the end, drama everywhere. You start seeing nations that, you know, you've never even known a player from there before start bagging goals. So big up McTominay, big up to Scotland. On to our silver medalist. We have Erling Braut Haaland. This guy, I mean, what more can we say about this guy? We speak about him nearly every video now. Obviously, we do the Ballon d'Or power rankings at the start of every month, right, on the first day. I think unless something crazy happens, he is going to take the lead in that Ballon d'Or race for November into December, because what he's doing is just fake, bro. A couple goals against Estonia, fair, you know, nobody really cares. Okay, fine, you beat Estonia 4-1. He done it again against Italy, the team that they say they got so many beast defenders. Bastoni's the best centre-back in the world. This guy's the best this. Donnarumma, Warwick keeper. Another brace. This guy, single-handedly, to be fair, again, big up to Norway as a whole, right? 32 goal difference, is it? But Haaland has basically been like a Viking that is leading Norway, his army of soldiers behind him, to just smash through every single nation like the Vikings during the siege of Paris back in 845, for those of us who remember. And that's 845 as in the year, by the way, not 8:45 in the morning when you set your alarm. So be mindful of for those of us who remember, because some of you weren't there, and that's okay. I'm here to educate you. This guy just scoring goal upon goal upon goal. Norway are packing in everyone, but it is not enough to grab first place, because first it is a week to remember for Troy Parrott of course Ireland. He bags a brace against Portugal out of nowhere. No one expected any of that to be happening. Bags a brace against Portugal to win the game 2-0. They're thinking, hold on a minute, we might actually do this, you know. There's low-key a chance that we could qualify here. They go to Hungary, come from behind with a Troy Parrott hat-trick to crash it on Hungary's head and snatch their chain at the very, very death. Right at the end, they've scraped through. Now, of course, they haven't qualified for the World Cup. They've qualified for the playoffs in March. But still, if you asked them 10 days ago, are you taking that? They will bite your hand off. So, Troy Parrott, 2 goals and 3 goals, 5 goals in a week out of nowhere. He suddenly becomes a hero all over Ireland. If they get to the World Cup, they got to start thinking about statues or something, bro. I can't lie. It's an incredible storyline. Big ups to him. Again, look, most of the South American teams didn't really play serious games or whatever. Likewise, in Asia, most of them were friendlies for like South Korea, Japan, and whatnot. Of course, big up Iraq for qualifying against the UAE. It wasn't a great game, and they won via a penalty and a bit of magic from the equalizer. So again, let me know what nation you guys are from. Big ups to everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. From tomorrow, hopefully, we are back with club football. So make sure you subscribe. Again, let me know what country you're from. Let me know if you made it. Let me know what your thoughts are on your nation. What needs to change? what needs to, or what's good, what's bad. Just let me know whatever you want, because you know the vibes by now, guys. The more comments, the merrier. It keeps the algorithm moving. We try to get to a little 60k, then 70k, and then hopefully, by the time the World Cup arrives, we get a cheeky little 100k plaque. Other than that, guys, have a wonderful rest of your week. I'll see you guys in a bit. Bosh.